Test 1 2. Testing 1 2. Can you hear me? Out there in election land, can anybody hear me? Testing 1 2. What's up, Davin? How you doing? I see you there, buddy. What the fuck even is that? This is a test. This is a test of the emergency broadcasting system to make sure that when shit hits the fan, we're able to broadcast on the internet. That's what this is. Unofficially, of course. But the internet being down for over a week is definitely a real thing. They took me down for a damn week. I think we're good though. Let's see. All right. Let's go to the intro here. Let's see. Make sure everything works. Ash should be here in a sec to make sure we get everything working. All right, thank you. Eddie says we sound great. What's up, Eli? Says, hey, I hear you. Thank you. Todd says, I hear you. Everything's good. Lee, Funky Monkey Sounds. How you doing, buddy? And everybody else, Diane gets first on Facebook while we're here and doing that. All right, let's see. All right, so that works. You guys can hear that, which means let's check this. Can you hear this? This is a test. This is only a test of the Troubled Minds Network that was taken down for election season. And now you can see why, maybe, right? Maybe this was intentional. I didn't believe it. I didn't even want to consider it was possible. And now seeing the shit show that ensued over the last 3 days here, I think maybe this was a plan. This was maybe a plan. What's up, Christian, William, Lee, Melvin, Davin, I said, Todd, how you doing, buddy? OG Todd. Let's see, who else? Diane gets first. William, hello. All right, we're just doing a test. You hear the music and you hear my voice, that's a good sign. If it doesn't sound like we're lagging or underwater, that's an even better sign. If you hear Ash in a minute, when he gets in here, hopefully, that's the best sign yet. So I'm just play some music. I'll talk a little bit, make sure everything's stable for a little while. Maybe I'll talk about the election for just a second, because I've got some interesting tidbits I think may be curious to people. And yeah, otherwise I'm drinking some coffee. Cheers to that. Iced coffee, because Las Vegas. All right, Lee, we hear you from Earth. Fantastic. That's what I like to hear. Sergio, what's up, my man? What's up, Nikki? Yeah, working fine now, but tomorrow, who knows? Yeah, that's a maybe they're onto my schedule. Okay, so we should hear music. We should hear me. We should see a video, and everything else should be good. Transitions working good, everything good. All right, let's play this. Let's make sure the volume's all set for tomorrow when we actually do it. And the test run, here we go. Yeah.
But I think the development of full artificial intelligence would spell the end of the human race.
It's a flying object and we don't know what it is. I would hope somebody is checking it out.
It was a rocket or whatever, but incredibly fast, opposite direction. It was too fast to be an airplane.
I'm glad the Pentagon is looking at this, because if it poses a threat, I want them on top of it.
Well, the craft generates its own gravitational field.
I think we're coming through loud and clear. Loud and clear.
The internet has become the command center.
I haven't dropped a single frame tonight.
Camera. I need help, please. Please help me.
Aliens won't let it happen. You know, that's what we're instructed to say.
Roswell, Area 51. Alien kept deep under the ground.
1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 6 3 2 9 7.
Media doesn't have your best interest in mind. The government is self-serving. You're here for a reason. You're listening to Troubled Minds Radio.
All right, let's skip to the good part. Let's get to the good part.
Questions of you in earnest into the digital darkness.
Good evening and welcome to the test stream of Troubled Minds Radio. We're making sure that everything's working tonight so we can go tomorrow without a hitch. Tomorrow we'll be talking about Tom DeLonge Part 2 that we never really got to. And Ash will be here, of course, and we'll be talking about aliens, because that's always what we talk about: aliens, conspiracy, the paranormal, etc., so on. So far, so good. Not dropping any frames. Coming through loud and clear. What's up, Lee? Lee says Trump is Boris Johnson's dad. Fact. And they are shapeshifters. Yeah. Actually, wait. I don't have that spicy bass on my voice. Let's fix that. Yeah, there we go. That's better. That's better. More radio-like. All right. I think you can hear me. Can you hear me? Because I can hear you. Testing 1 2. All right. Yeah, so tomorrow that's what we're going to talk about. It's Tom DeLonge Part 2. We're talking about aliens. Ash will be here, and we'll be doing what we do. For now, what's up, Larry? Thanks for showing up. I see you there. Hello, Eli. Hello, Eddie from Las Vegas. What's happening? I see you on YouTube there. Again, just a test stream here. I want to make sure that everything works fine and stream for a little while. I'll probably be on for 20 minutes or half an hour or whatever it takes. So let's just look at this. Let's take a look at this. I'm sure you guys are sick of looking at this, but I found it curious. So I was kind of watching, like I do. I just kind of watch and observe and kind of see what the hell's actually happening here, right? And if you listen to the rhetoric from both sides of whatever's happening right now, one side saying the other side's cheating, and the other side saying the other side's cheating, and everybody's saying that everybody's cheating, right? And so I find it odd that we literally went through 4 years of this, right? This is just a shoot from the hip Michael Strange commentary on the strangeness that has happened. So everybody relax. I'm not going to get too ridiculously political here, but I do want to point some things out which are interesting to me. Okay, so here's what I did notice. So if you go down to Florida, right? So the for people that aren't familiar with time zones in the United States, if you're not from here, whatever, right? The East Coast is 3 hours ahead over here, right, of the West Coast, right? 3 hours. Okay, all right, 3 hour difference. All right, no problem, easy, right? Easy peasy. But now check this out. For some reason, Florida, for instance, has a population of about, I think it's 21 million people, okay? So just want to point this out, just so everybody has a better handle, I think, that maybe, of course, nobody's talking about, because nobody talks about this shit. They just want to point fingers at everybody and, make up a bunch of bullshit. But look, okay, so Florida, 21 million population total. I think Miami-Dade County has about a little less than 3 million, like 2.7 million, just one county, okay? So this was Florida, and so we got election results from Florida that night, and they counted over or nearly 11 million total ballots, okay? Yeah, 11,057,000 votes counted, all right? Now check this out. This is a little bit crazy. So they counted 11 million, and we had, so their polls closed at about, I think it was 4 p.m. my time, and we had a result from them at approximately, let's say, 9:30-ish, right, my time. So it took them about, from the time the polls closed, about 4 or 5 hours to count 11 million votes, all right, at least get within a level of certainty. So it was close. It was probably 10.5 million when they stopped, or really close to that, okay? So again, just pointing out some weird things about what's happening now. All right. So again, Florida, 21 million population. They counted 11 million votes in about 6 hours tops after the polls closed. All right. Now check this out. Now this is interesting. Now, my beautiful state of Nevada. All right. So they're still counting. You know what the population in the entire state of Nevada is? Anybody know? I do, so you don't have to. It's 3 million people, right? Thereabouts for the entire state, because most of it's desert and Area 51 and all that stuff, right? All the stuff we love talking about. But 3 million people total, all right? And so they've counted 1.2 million votes thus far. And what day is it? It's freaking Thursday. All right. So now let me ask you, just spitballing, what do you think is going on in Nevada? Or, for instance, Pennsylvania, 6.6 million. We're at Thursday. What do you think's going on there? So again, explain to me how everything is so divergent that we get Florida count all of their 11 million votes within about 6 hours of the polls closing, and then we're still waiting on some shit. We're still waiting on some shit, right? All right, here we go. Now here's I'm not making this shit up. This is from the census. Here we go. I'm gonna link this shit if you guys want to look at this. I know this is not very interesting because you guys have probably ad nauseated this for 30 freaking days now. But here I'm gonna just drop this in the links real fast. Just talking about this. This is real casual tonight. Gonna just go for a few minutes here and hopefully get Ash on and we can test this and make sure everything's fine. But okay, so just notably, like I said, within 6 hours of the polls closing, Florida had 11 million votes counted. All right. And Nevada, with a population of 3 million, has counted 1.2 million votes in 3 freaking days. All right. Wait, Tuesday. Yeah. Wednesday. Yeah. Thursday. 3 freaking days. All right. So what's going on? So what the hell's going on here? There's something suspicious. All right. And, so what, paint that however you want to paint it, blue or red, or somewhere in red, white, and blue. Let's paint it red, white, and blue. And just say there's some shit going down here, and there were some alarming articles that came out earlier where they said that Joe Biden should never concede, no matter what the polls look like or whatever, right? I mean, there's some shit going on here. There's some shit happening. So for all the people that are like, you can't say anybody's cheating, no, then think about it in terms of this. I was sitting around today and I was like, all right, let me think of all of the things that people are likely to cheat at, right? And I was like, okay, people definitely cheat at video games. I've seen that. Anybody play Call of Duty, they cheat like MFers in Call of Duty, right? For no money whatsoever. It's just for bragging rights and the lulz, right? The laughs. So people cheat at that, right? People cheat at like checkers and Monopoly, right? People cheat in school. People cheat at work. People cheat in the scientific community. People cheat literally every single thing you can think of. People cheat on Amazon. People cheat on eBay, selling products, right? On Amazon with the fake reviews that we always talk about. There is nothing but cheating going on in the world. But somehow, some way, we're expected to sit here and watch this go down the way it did. And we're supposed to say, no serious person would ever consider the election process is compromised and cheating happens. Come on. People cheat for like dozens of dollars or like $5, right? I saw somebody cheat at a baby shower, right? For like a $5 Starbucks gift certificate on one of those goofy games, right? I literally saw somebody do that for a $5 Starbucks gift card, all right? I'm not shitting you. Now, this is what I'm talking about. So somehow we're expected to just suspend our disbelief that something nefarious is going on here. All right? However you want that to frame that or paint it, fine. Right? But people cheat in every facet of life, even when there's nothing at stake. So you're telling me we're supposed to respect this election? We're supposed to now relax. I'm not telling anybody to go start a civil war or go shoot their neighbor or please do nothing of the sort. But what I'm saying is there's something suspicious here. Something weird. We didn't make Obama wait, did we? No. We didn't make Trump wait last time, did we? No, it was all election night. And somehow we're expected to believe that the COVID protocols and the massive voter turnout adds days to the process. And yet, Florida, with 11 million votes in one night, cranks it all out. Right? Right? Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to point this out. All right, here we go. And as proof, here's the census. All right, here's the Nevada census. Not shitting you. 3.1 million people. I'm going to just drop this in here. You guys can follow up on me because I don't like, just making shit up entirely, But look. Nevada population, 3.1 million. All right, here we go. Florida, Miami-Dade County. 2.7 million people in one county. And somehow, they counted it all in one night. Interesting, right? Again, we're expected to believe that somehow all of this is normal, right? That this is some sort of, remember that term we always use? The new normal. So no matter how you want to frame this, who's cheating what, I think everybody's cheating. I think they're all full of shit. I think that's what's going on here. And there you go. There's my sources. I'm not making this shit up. There's Florida's population, 21.477 million in 2019, according to the Census Bureau. All right. So Florida counts 11 million votes within 6 hours of polls closing. Nevada, on the other hand, can't count 1.22 million in 3 freaking days. You see what I'm saying? Is anybody okay? Anyway, I'm just saying. I wouldn't listen to the rhetoric being spun around right now. I wouldn't listen to a bunch of the bullshit because a lot of it's bullshit. But step back and ask yourself how often people in general cheat and how likely it is that the 565 people, that would be 465 people in the House of Representatives and the 100 in the Senate, 565, let's say 66 based on a president, right? Throw that, whoever that individual is in the mix. Kamala Harris, let's say. and let's say that they wouldn't cheat over control of $1 trillion budget, right? Okay, you see what I'm saying here. I know you guys are smart folks, so I don't have to really say it 5 times, but holy shit, right? There you go. Tamron, what's up? Says, I cheat. I put filters on my face for Facebook, but I'm honest about it. I do too. I found one. I found a filter for my face, and I look fantastic, and I may do that soon. So, yeah. Yeah, there you go, right? And it's little things. People cut corners every single way possible in almost every single instance they can do, all right? And I'm not saying everybody's a cheater, but I am saying that there was a damn lot of dirty cheaters out there. We're looking at an election where it was nothing but a damn dirty cheat since they put it all together. So just saying. I'm just saying, right? Before you guys get all caught up in the lefty-righty rhetoric and all the bullshit that they're talking about. Yeah, there's a lot of damn cheating going on. What's up, Jeff? Jeff says if it's a catch-22, even if cheating occurs, they will say you're crazy. Right. Yeah, I remember. Hold on. There's a quote from Obama. Let me pull that up. Remember? He said, "No serious person," right? Here we go. I can find this real fast because I'm sure they're citing it right now. It is what it is, right? There we go. No serious person. There we go. Election rigging attempts. Let's watch this. 35 seconds. This is probably going to be really, really good. This is from, I think, 2016.
There is no serious person out there who would suggest somehow that you could even rig America's elections, in part because they're so decentralized and the numbers of votes involved. There's no evidence that that has happened in the past or that there are instances in which that will happen this time.
Okay, this was October 18th, 2016. This is before the last election, all right? So Trump wins. And then what do they do? What was the strategy? What was the plan? Yeah. Anyway, I'm just saying. No serious person would ever consider. No, come on. This was sour from the beginning. This whole thing was sour. Anyway, Testing 1 2. What's up, Sherry? I see you there. What's up, Nikki? What's up, Christopher? What's up, Joe from Florida? How you doing, buddy? Joe says they should let strippers count the ballots. They can count the money pretty quick. Just give them a few dollars and some Hennessy. There you go. What's up, Rogerio? How you doing, buddy? Roger. I'll just call you Roger because my Spanish is terrible. Okay, let's see. What's up? Let's see. I said Tamron, Sherry. Hello. John says American Idol can pull millions of votes just in a time frame on a TV show. Yeah, well, that's fake too, by the way. But just But yeah, at least they pretend, right? At least they pretend they got it right. Our guys are pretending that they can't. I think that's the thing. That's the weird part. Yeah, Joe says they better get those votes counted before one of the candidates dies of old age. I think that's a hell of an idea. Let's see. Lee, Sherry, Nikki, Jeff. Make sure I say hi to everybody. Eli, Eddie, I said hello. What's up? Yep, I think that does it. Okay. So anyway, Gematria. What's up, Sergio? How you doing? Yeah, there's something suspicious, right? So for some reason, like I said, the disparate data sets, right? The AI term. No, this is rotten to the core, and yeah, this is pretty crazy. This is pretty crazy stuff. So I think it's unfortunate. I'm laughing, but it's like a funeral type laugh, when you don't know, when you can't cry, when you run out of tears. This is tragic because there's some dirty shit afoot here. Like let's say we stretch this out and count votes for until December. Who do you think wins? I don't know. That shit just keeps happening. Joe says the sound has some occasional chop. That's just my chop. Much improved. Much improved is better. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, no. This is not one of those COVID excuses. This is rotten. This is rotten. And so again, like I'll go back to the funeral laugh, like I was saying. There's something amiss here that's really, really awful, and that every single institution that we're supposed to believe in one way or the other, it seems to be decaying and crumbling right before our very eyes, right? And I think that's the thing that's most tragic about all this. Well, whether you believe who cheated or not, I think they all cheated. I think they've been cheating all along, and now, like I said, as predicted, like I said. People don't even decide elections anymore. Courts do. Wow. Mike Stradamus. I predicted it. Yeah. What's up, Penny? How you doing? Yeah, we're not going all night tonight, Penny. We're just doing a little bit test and make sure we're okay, and we'll go tomorrow night at the regular time. Just no drop frames so far. I think audio's coming through loud and clear, and yeah, I think we're good. Let's see, what else do we got? Joe says, have you ever really laughed at a funeral? No. But you know what I mean? I'm talking like a hypothetical. Have you actually, let me ask the expert. Have you ever seen anybody laugh at a funeral, Joe? I think that's probably better to ask you than me. You've probably been to more than I have. But yeah, let's see. E.T. is coming, says Roger. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's next. Maybe that's next. Yeah. Remember, don't you ever laugh as the hearse goes by, right? For you may be the next to die. Remember that? Remember the spooky stories I read last year that turned into a shit show? Yeah. They'll wrap you up in a big white sheet from your head down to your feet. Yeah. They'll put you in a big black box and cover you up with dirt and rocks. From memory, yeah? All goes well for about a week, and then your coffin begins to leak. The worms crawl in. The worms crawl out. The worms play pinochle in your snout. They eat your eyes. They eat your nose. They eat the jelly between your toes. A big green worm with rolling eyes crawls in your stomach and out your eyes. Your stomach turns a slimy green, and pus pours out like whipping cream. You spread it on a slice of bread, and that is what you eat when you are dead. There you go, from memory. But, okay, I mean, you tell me. You guys tell me. Like, this is broke as fuck. This election was broken, and it was broken in many ways, actually. So I could even go into like the how they rigged it and tell you specifically how different states what they did, because it's obvious. A lot of it's obvious, right? Like Pennsylvania in particular did some really dirty shit, to undermine Article 2 of the Constitution, right? I talk about the Constitution a lot. I'm familiar with it in many ways. But Article 2 of the Constitution in particular, I actually had a lot of this pulled up. I was going to maybe talk about it tomorrow. I don't know. Like, you know, you talk about politics and people fucking rage. So I don't know. I just don't know. What's up? Penny says, we're locked up indoors, not allowed outdoors. Yeah, I heard that. England in full lockdown as of today, the 5th, for at least another month. Yeah, Boris selling you guys out. Yeah, I mean, this is terrible. This is terrible, right? Yeah, Joe says everyone's government is decaying, and I agree. I think that in in modern times, as we're supposed to be getting better and smarter and more accurate, and people are supposed to be getting healthier, it's like the opposite, right? It's like you know, we're locking people down in their own private depression chambers, right? I mean, yeah, this is not good. This is not good. Hey, Nikki, that's not mine. I didn't make that up. That's from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Yeah. Penny says, Anonymous marched in London tonight. Yeah. You see what happens? You see what happens? This isn't like the old days, folks. This isn't like the old days. If you lock people up, there's a lot of chemical addictions. There's a lot of depression going on. There's a lot of really terrible things happening. So if we continue to lock things down based on what's happening on the plague, as Penny says, I think we can have some major problems. Major problems. What's up, Tim? We're not doing call-ins right now. This is just a test. I'll only be on for a few more minutes, and then we'll be back tomorrow night to talk about aliens and Tom DeLonge and the rest of that. But yeah, let's play a clip here. I'm going to see if I can get Ash. I'm going to play this just because it's cool, and I'll see if I can get Ash in here to test. And yeah, well, give me just one moment, please.
Vader was seduced by the dark side of the Force.
The Force?
The Force is what gives the Jedi his power. It's an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us and penetrates us. It binds the galaxy together.
Yes, that. Let's do one more.
For my ally is the Force. And a powerful ally it is. Life creates it. Makes it grow. Its energy surrounds us and binds us. Luminous beings though we, not this crude matter. You must feel the Force around you.
There you go. There you go. Let's see. Joe says the Call Me Manifesto predicts this. Just that workers get pissed off, but who knew a virus would keep us from working? Yeah, right? Yeah. Penny says they've canceled the National Health Service. Cancer treatment canceled. Hospitals empty. Yeah, this is awful. This is awful. Nikki says, crazy how us and other countries are so affected. Actually, are you guys affected down there? You're in New Zealand, right? So are you guys affected by this or not? Are you guys like, whatever? Who gives a shit? For you Canadians out there and New Zealand and South Africa, are your countries actually affected by this? Or is it really just like political theater, like nobody gives a shit? I'm curious to know because... you know, here, there's some people freaking out. There's some people not. And there's some people trying to make sense of it, you know. So, yeah. And then Penny says, China's now plague-free. Isn't that ironic? And like I said, we live in the upside down. Ash, get your ass in here. I'm streaming, buddy. Get your ass in here. Where you at? Where you at, man? All right. So, anyway, no hiccups. Audio's all good. Everything sounds fine. I think everything looks fine. Let's see. Let's switch a couple scenes here to make sure there's no weirdness going on. Yeah. Joe says, again, how is China doing? We will all be Chinese soon. Yeah. I think the song goes, I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Not Chinese. A little different. Yeah. Penny says, Halloween, they were all out celebrating without masks. Yeah. Tamron says, South Africans are glued to see who's going to be president. Who are they rooting for down there? Is there a consensus or do they really give a shit? It's weird because I think when you're talking about foreign policy and the amount of money that different countries get from, you know, the foreign assistance, I think particular countries certainly care, you know, who's president and right, they have a lot to gain or not gain from whoever gets elected. So I'm sure they're super interested in some instances. So I would think, yeah. The Tamara says it's about 50-50. What's up, Sherry? Glad you're back, Dr. Strange. Thank you. I'm glad I'm back as well. I'm glad they allowed me back. I'm not shitting you guys. I've been testing, for a couple 3 hours each night, just trying to find out what the hell's going on. Short of buying new hardware and stuff, I have no idea what happened. They literally just made it so that I could download stuff, so I could basically use the internet like normal. I just couldn't stream. My upload was completely shot, which, as anybody knows, when you stream, upload is everything. If you don't have like at least 5 megs upload, you can't do shit. It happens like last time, everything stutters and stammers and you're underwater and stuff. So yeah, crazy stuff. Yeah, the vapor is turning Japanese. There you go, Joe. You know what I'm talking about. Penny says they're onto you. Yeah, I don't know. I that's what I mean, right? Like, I'm not that paranoid, right? Like, it's the running joke, the tinfoil hat, and the paranoia. Again, I don't think our reach together is really concerning enough for anybody to give a shit, but it does seem suspicious a little bit that right around the last maybe critical week of the election that Facebook started censoring the shit out of some things. Twitter started really stamping down some things. Comcast. I have Cox Internet out here, but these are huge freaking companies that are in bed with all the rest of the technocrats. So who knows? Like, who really knows what's going on with all this? I didn't ever really consider seriously that it was some way to keep us from talking, keep us from communicating. But I think the timing that everything comes back is a little bit suspect. Like, maybe they turned everybody down. I don't know. A little bit weird. William says must be the elections. It seems like it. It certainly seems like it, right? Let's see. Okay. I see that, Penny. I'm not going to read that. I don't want to bring bad luck to everybody. But yeah, so who knows? I don't know what's going on here. All I know is right now everything works, and that's fantastic. So plan on us being back tomorrow night and regularly scheduled time. We're going to talk about Tom DeLonge again, part 2, which we never even got to. Can you believe that? Like, it's been a damn long time since we did part 1, and we didn't even get to it because of all this garbage going on. Like, literally, they just shot my upload, punched holes in it, and I couldn't do a damn thing. So crazy. Yeah, no, I'm not going to read that. Definitely not reading that. Okay, so all right. Well, I guess no Ash. I don't know where the hell he was. He's all, yeah, are you testing? And then he didn't answer me. Ash, are you there, buddy? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Dear Lord. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna play some outro music here. Anybody? Sherry says they're on everyone hard. It sure seems like it, right? It sure seems like, and that's a little bit frightening, right? So imagine, right? I hate to bring up the letter. Let's say the letter. The letter S, but then rewind it twice in the alphabet, right? That letter, not the letter S, but the letter in the alphabet that comes 2 letters before S. How about that? S. We're going to call it S, right? The code word. So I don't want to bring it up, but they did say something about that S movement. Wink, wink, if you know what I'm saying. And I don't really subscribe to that S movement, but they said there was going to be 3 days of darkness around the election time, right? Something to that effect. So I wonder if it was like not darkness, but let's say they throttled it back. Let's say, you know what I mean? Let's say it was possibly intentional. I don't know. Something. Joe says still cutting out a little bit. It says I have dropped exactly 0 frames since I started streaming. So that should be your internet, I believe. Anybody else? Quick feedback on the sound. Everything good on the sound? Everything bad on the sound? How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing well. Don't let the media get to you. Don't take the bullshit, and don't get caught up in it. It's a bunch of hoopla. And here's the best thing that I think, right? You know what? You know who I really root for in elections? This is who I root for. Us. And you know how we win, in my opinion? We win when all 3, or when the two houses of Congress and the executive branch all are in some sort of deadlock. And they can't pass any legislation whatsoever. That's how we win, in my opinion. We slow it down as much as possible. Thank goodness that we have separation of powers and we have at least political deadlock, even though they're all lying bastards. So as long as we have deadlock this time, and it looks like we're probably going to, regardless of what happens, I'm happy. I'm happy. Tamron says sound is perfect. Sherry says good here. Nikki says great, thank you. Nikki says on our news that New Zealand Prime Minister was asked more questions today about the U.S. election fraud claim than our end of life and cannabis referendum results. Oops, there's my coffee. Did you guys win the cannabis referendum? I saw, interestingly, we may talk about this a little bit tomorrow, but I saw that Oregon actually passed psilocybin, right, for depression and some other things, and they've basically decriminalized like most major drugs, so you can carry around just like some of the states did the cannabis, right, where they didn't legalize it yet, they just quote decriminalized it, where they removed the if you had it on you, they couldn't bust you for it as long as it was a personal use type of thing. So they decriminalized all kinds of shit over there in Oregon. So who knows what's going on? Joe says, working better in my Firefox browser. Weird. Yeah, see, they're on to you now, too. It's not just me. What's up, Candy? Hello from the great Las Vegas. Candy, did you vote? I voted for gridlock. I wrote myself in, praying for gridlock. Let's see. All right. Penny says it's buffering bad here now. It's not me. I'm not dropping any frames. Everything looks good on this end. Everything sounds good on this end. So if you guys are having problems with your internet, double check that. But so far, so good. Most people say we sound good. And yeah. Yeah. Penny, we'll definitely do your interview on your channel and stuff. Let me know when. I think so. We'll go tomorrow, and if we go off without a hitch tomorrow, then we'll set it up and we'll plan it. I have this other guy on Twitch that wants to also interview me. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if he's even heard of me, but we had that one guy ask me the one time. So yeah, I'm definitely down for that. So let me know. We'll get in there and we'll set you up. Let's see. William says all good and ready to go here in my region. Fantastic. Nikki says the cannabis only just lost, but the choice of end of life won. Oh, well, that's good. I think that's good, probably. I mean, I've seen some end of life stuff that was horrific, that didn't need to be, and it couldn't be saved. It was only just wait until things got worse and worse and worse. So yeah. Anyway, there we go. So again, don't worry about the elections, guys. Stay safe. Do your thing. Concentrate on keeping yourselves healthy and happy, and the people around you. Don't buy into this garbage, all the rhetoric and all the crap. And my take is they both cheated. And my take is we win if there's some sort of deadlock in Congress and the executive branch, and it looks like we may get that. So, in my opinion, it's a win, and a win is a win. I'll take a win. And yeah, Christopher says, I believe Trump honestly does want to make America great again. Have a good night, everyone. I agree with you, actually. I think he does, too. It's just, not like you can't get anybody to agree on what to have for lunch. So, getting people to agree on what's best for the country is, of course, going to be, ridiculous. You're banned on that channel. 2 strikes. 2 strikes already? See, I told you. The algorithms are out. All right, so everybody hang in there. Stay tight. Don't do anything ridiculous. This is not civil war. Don't let them tell you it is. Don't let any of the stupid hashtagging or the people freaking out convince you of anything. Stay safe. Be safe. Kick it. Be good to your people. Be good to yourself. What's up, Derek? I see you there. Cyberbullying the Illuminati, apparently, says Penny. Yeah. Very well could be. All right, here we go. I'm going to play this as we exit, and we'll be back tomorrow. No, Ash. Bro, Ash, where you at, man? Now we're going to have to test on the fly tomorrow. So, clock is on the Ash. Ash is on the clock. What's up, buddy? Yeah. All right, we'll test tomorrow for Ash, and I think everything works good. So we'll be back tomorrow to talk about Tom DeLonge, right? We're going to talk about Tom DeLonge tomorrow. So hang tight for that. We'll have some clips. We'll talk about what Tom DeLonge thinks. We'll suspend our disbelief and look at the universe as if Tom DeLonge is right about everything. And then kind of look at that. So, yeah. Everything works. Thanks for hanging out with me for a few minutes. Remember, Florida has 21 million people, and they were done. 6 hours of poll closing. Nevada has 3 million people, population. And 3 damn days later, we're still counting. If you tell me something suspicious as fuck isn't going on, I'm gonna wonder what's up with you. Yeah, we live in the upside down, the bullying bunny, cyberbullying. You're such a bully, Penny. Knock that shit off. Stay safe, guys. Be good to yourselves. Be good to your people. Be good to the people you don't like because they probably need it. And we'll do this tomorrow. Tom DeLong, looking forward to getting back on the horse. Thanks for hanging out tonight for just a few minutes, and we'll be back tomorrow to do Aliens. Thanks, guys. Florida win for Trump. Yeah, Florida went for Trump. What's up, Derek? I missed this show so bad. You're in luck, buddy. You're in luck. We'll be back tomorrow. As long as everything was working and they're not onto my schedule, taking me down. right on cue. So we'll be back tomorrow. You guys be good to yourselves again. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for showing up tonight and saying hi. Be safe, and we'll catch you soon. We'll catch you tomorrow. I love aliens, says Candy. I love the aliens too. They probably love us back. We're not allowed to talk in those terms though. Too much positivity. All right. At the end, as this rolls out, this was the Troubled Minds test stream. I'm your host, Michael Strange. You guys are you and us, and me together. Everybody together is what makes this great. We're going to make the internet great again. One show at a time, one person at a time. Yeah, there we go. We need some hats. Making the internet great again. Oh boy. Have a great night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Pacific, and we're going to talk about aliens, and we should have Ash here as well. Thanks for hanging out. See you soon. Joe, why would they rig that and not the House and the Senate? Because Orange Man bad, brother. Orange Man bad. There's a lot of reasons why they would rig it. And yeah, but you're right, right? Some suspicious things there as well.